I'm gonna say one thing since you said music. Like my father always told me, the music you listen to will influence what you do. Not saying that applies to the world, but think about it. So when you listen to that type of music, sometimes it can influence your mind. Some people, they listen to jazz, that's more smooth for them, especially when they got a lot of paperwork to do. But it's almost like the music you listen. When I listen to, somebody gonna correct me, but it's Boya, something like that.
Oh, Bouillon, yeah.
Bouillon, okay, see? So Bouillon, when I listen to Bouillon, Bouillon made me want to just, I hope you find someone.
No, I think that's a very valid point.
It's a completely different scene, dog. Like when I went, like, okay, she put me on soca music. I love soca music. Then the events were something different, but I was still like, when she first put me on soca music, I was still like clubbing and stuff like that. As soon as she put me on like Fets and Juves, I haven't stepped back in a club since. It's a completely different, like, you in a club in American.
I don't want to be on that outside. I want to be
in the American hip hop club, man. People worried about your clothes and all of that, and they end up standing around looking at each other, and it's about how many bottles this person can get over here.
Ain't no movement going on.
Ain't no movement.
Everybody posted up, man. I
Like,
ain't got time. If I want to be posted up, I got too many other posts I could be at.
Yeah.
And I ain't in the military.
For real, man. And the music ain't even all that, for real. If you want to just be real. You know what I mean? So all of that was just negative.
I'm going to say one thing since you said music. Like, my father always told me, the music you listen to will influence what you do. Not saying that applies to the world, but think about it. So when you listen to that type of music, sometimes it can influence your mind. Some people, they listen to jazz, that's more smooth for them, especially when they got a lot of paperwork to do. But it's almost like the music you listen. When I listen to, somebody gonna correct me, but it's Boya, something like that.
Oh, Bouillon, yeah.
Bouillon, okay, see? So Bouillon, when I listen to Bouillon, Bouillon made me want to just, I hope you find someone.
No, I think that's a very valid point.
Okay.
But we've taken the spin too. Is that like in hip hop, like certain types of music, the violent, the drug stuff is almost promoted.
Yeah.
Because of that exact thing.
Yeah.
That like it promotes a mindset, especially among the younger people who are kind of desperate to identify themselves as something, you know. I mean, I can go back when I was 15, 16, 17 years old. I was a hip hop fan. I was a Public Enemy and all that stuff. And like you were very like, that's what I listened to. And when I was like probably 16, 17, 18, I didn't want to hear other music. I'm like, this is my lane. This is what I do. And that was it. You know, but then as you get older, I think it's just easier to just listen to more variety of things and say, oh, I like that, I don't like that, it's fine.
I like pop too.
But yeah, but I think like as it got older, like it's diversified for me.
There you
the
go.
different things I listen to. But I think when you're a young person, your choice of music kind of defines who you are, who you want to be. And if that's like literally like violent or drug oriented stuff, that's going to influence your behavior. And if you're more into like Caribbean vibes and things of that nature, you're going to probably be a happier person and a whole lot safer.
So the word is
Bouillon. And that's another thing too. It's never anything crazy going on.
Yeah.
At a fact, like I don't have to worry about gunfights or you know what I'm saying, or anything crazy like that.
Every now and then somebody might get drunk, but it's a crowd trying to move them away.
But
Especially.
when it comes to soca, it's more of a unity thing.
Anyway,
It's not about this race, that race. It's just everybody coming together as one and celebrating life, love, laughter, just being happy.
Yeah.
So that kind of, I'm Guyanese, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I'm eclectic because I grew up listening to every genre, everything. My dad makes sure of that. But I wasn't really into the soca thing because I grew up in New York. I was rap straight.
Okay.
But I moved down here to Florida and everything just switched. I felt as if I actually found a place where I belong, where I know. So with soca is just basically telling you, you know, let go of everything that's going on in the world. You have a safe space. This is a family. This is, you know, a vibe. Be here instead of just letting everybody else influence you with everything else going on in the world.
Facts. No, I like that.
That's funny because I grew up in Connecticut, and then when I came to
Both of y'all hitters go Gators.
Don't put the Gators. But no, but like I became like very much involved in that, and that was the type of music I was listening to when I was in college and all that. And again, the vibe and the feeling of it and the inclusiveness of essentially the partying in that environment is special.
That's funny you said that about New York, because New York has like a huge, you know what I mean, soca scene too. I don't know how.
It do, but we basically hide who we are just to fit in. Because I came here when I was 9, and I was teased on my accent because instead of me saying 3, I used to say tree. And so I just, gravitated to something just to fit in.
I like when I hear that accent though. My bad. I don't know what they talking about.
I gravitated to something because I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
But when I moved down here, I went to Edgewater, graduated from Edgewater.
Okay.
And, I decided, maybe it's time to try something different, move over to a different lane, be me, express who I am. And I found that through soca. And the worst part about it is now my boyfriend is Trinidadian, so he got me into fat, juve, and everything else just to get me outside the house.
Yeah.
You want to tell them the secret part? It's not really a secret, but how you used to dress compared to how you move.
Man, I was a tomboy. I was a tomboy,
Yeah,
cover everything
she
up.
knock all us out at one time.
Yeah. But now it's like I'm showing a little bit more skin,
Right.
got a little bit more tattoos and piercings and all of that stuff, expressing who I am.
Exactly. No, I love that. So back to VybeStarters, right? So what's like explain
VybeStarters in a way, and I'm gonna try to round it up.
Yeah.
All right, so VybeStarters again is just basically all the vibes, and part of vibes is your flag. One person I know that always have something representing their flag, him. and that's just expressing vibes too, because vibes is, I can't name all the Caribbean countries, but it's not just Caribbean. I'm American. This year in 2025, you're gonna see me with an American flag, not fully, but just the expression because I am from America. You feel me? But it's just vibes off activity, behavior, and who you are as a person. Be you, do you. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Don't hide you. As she said, she's coming out more just as in the person she is. Do the same thing because that's what the events is for. Not to be unlawful, but at the same time have fun and
Exactly.
be around it with the culture. So just to round it up, VybeStarters, we actually travel. Whether in our individual lives or as a group. When you go to a fete, you said something about Connecticut. We're going to be up in Connecticut in June.
That's
so
crazy.
for Juve, Connecticut Juve, we'll be up in
what city?
Connecticut.
You know the city or no?
No, I could easily
Yeah.
pull
Okay.
that information.
All
No,
good,
I
all
don't
good.
know exactly right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to be up in Connecticut. Those who choose to, just be a part of our vibes, wherever we may be, we welcome them because
Exactly.
our vibes come from different places. They're in different countries. We're not fully, it might be 1 here, 2 here, but we go where the vibes are.
Now, with y'all being a part of the vibes and being a part of Juvees or carnivals or even just fetes in general, you have apparel. You know what I mean? You have apparel that comes with VybeStarters, right? For men and for women.
So essentially, it's a Juve package. We're trying to integrate the man more into it, instead of it just being women, because the women are the ones that's more into the VybeStarters. And it did start off with how the original logo used to be, as you've been seeing in the videos coming up on the screen. And not only with the package, you have add-on features such as, show me your tumbler right quick if they can't see it, such as cups like this, water bottles. If,
Okay.
Even females like the thigh bags, we're going to have the overstrap bags like we talked about.
Yeah.
Forget my language right now, I need something to drink. But,
I asked you if you need
well, I'm a drink.
okay.
But so yeah, the over the
that man a
strap,
Red Bull.
they call it crossover bags. So the
Okay.
crossover bags, small, essential to put the things in. Everything that I have is waterproof. So that gives people the ability to have like a keepsake of their personal items. from just, I mean, it's
The element.
And that's important too, because
it's different things.
at a Fed, I hate to have stuff in my pockets.
pockets,
Yeah, because either you're gonna lose it or it's just
Even if you do, we're gonna have
damage.
pants. We're gonna have pants with the pockets.
With the zipper?
Matter of fact, you want me to go get it so you can show it right quick?
go ahead, yeah.
Hold my hand. Just
Yeah, I
hold
got
it so you can see.
You're just going over here. You're not going to the car,
I
right?
might steal it. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and show them off, man. Cause I haven't even seen the shorts yet. Anyway.
What's your name?
Brian, I'm
Brian,
Pink.
we
Pink,
ain't
Pink.
get to formally meet.
Oh, it's all
Yeah,
good.
my fault. Yeah.
No,
You know how that
'cause
goes.
I was late. So, but I got you this right quick,
Oh,
Brian.
for me, I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good deal.
I forgot.
I'm kind
to
of
give
fat. I
him
hope
his
it's
hat
XL.
right here, so you can show it.
Yeah, I
I
told
like
him
it.
that.
Yeah. So
Vibe
this for
starter
you.
shirt.
This person right here, Bubba, always buy my merch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he ain't the only one. There's a couple out there, but always buying the merch. And then, you got the pants, like we was talking about with the pants. You have the zippers on the side. This is what we're going to be coming out with.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people like them hooch daddy a little bit. You got the zipper.
Yeah.
So that'll be like water secure, waterproof zipper there.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
I like
Then,
it.
he's nice. man.
if you one of them people you like to take off your shirt, see, I wasn't in the gym.
And he's
these
the right
last one-
material too. That's what I be liking about it. It's the right material.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when it get hot out there, man. You know what I mean?
Especially when you want to go back to the car, you dry now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, that's good stuff. Now, okay, you got the apparel on that, right? Now, one thing I see, let me see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Where all the vibe starts.
I like it.
Now, one thing I saw on there, I saw you post about it one time. Not sure if you did any more about it, but you wanted to enter where you like to have stuff for bigger people, for bigger women. You know what I mean? For the big girls, for the plus size. Trying to find the right term. So talk about the challenges and what you want to do with VybeStarters to be able to provide that, because a lot of different brands and people they don't have where they support plus size women. In the Caribbean culture, it's all inclusive. Like, it's all love.
All right, so, yeah, you hitting on note, man. It's long hours. Like I said, I have other jobs, I have other businesses. Looking for apparel, because the idea about VybeStarters is just pretty much looking sexy, appealing. That don't mean you have to give yourself up and everything like that, but just the looks. Why you can't go to a fete and still look classy, elegant, however the case may be. In my case, with finding things for bigger women, most of the girls are under extra large. And again, it's the people that's gravitating. So I personally take a lot of hours out of each day looking for something that can match VybeStarters' appeal to others. Something that helps the women instead of a V-cut, the different shapes, but something that is fitted with VybeStarters. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't want to look like they going to the beach with their kids. That's one of the things I'm seeing, but in a way it's sexy. I guess it just depends on the person that wears it. So trying to find something for every plus size woman that all of them can say, yes, I like, is the hardest part. One might like this, one might like that, two of them might like this. The ideal of collaborating for all of them to have and liking the same thing is hard.
It's tough.
Oh, for sure.
So as a male doing this, it's hard. It's a hard job. And I mean, it's a lot of females that I prefer that's out there in the plus size that even if they don't want to be a part or would never be a part of VybeStarters, just give me that helping hand to help your friends out that want to be a part of VybeStarters, to help you out. Regardless, I'm going to still do the work like I've been doing. I'm not going to never give up on it. It's just going to take a little bit more time.
Yeah.
At the same time, we found options.
Yeah.
But it's, when people think, oh, they're not doing nothing for plus size women, I know if I go through headaches, what everybody else is going through.
Yeah.
I know if I got a large or a medium girl looking for stuff for plus size women, they get headaches. I know. Trust me. I'm sorry, but please, let's just keep looking.
Yeah. And you see it everywhere. I mean, you know what I mean? You see it everywhere in the complaints, especially when it comes to carnival season and they're looking for, you know what I mean? So I definitely understand.
They don't want to be fully covered up, no, but they want to be able to have that comfortable, around the
They
waist.
want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And women invest so much money in
Carnival.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do, man.
Look at all them out
So
there
it's
in
important.
Trinidad right now.
Yeah, they in Trinidad as we speak. I just tell them Pink and
Speaking
about
of,
that earlier.
Speaking of, one of the girls that's been around with VybeStarters that actually started with Baldhead James too, she's out in Trinidad. I sent her, I had to mail her off the other day, her stuff for Trinidad. You know,
Okay.
it was on the house because she been around so long, but she
you.
got her tumbler cup, she got the bucket hat, the t-shirt.
Okay.
Those type of messages, that's the great part about just sticking with VybeStarters, you know, through the thing, because we have come a long way.
Yeah.
And in a couple months, we moving.
Yeah.
And VybeStarters is not about me. I'm Baldhead James. It's about them. They the vibes.
Fact.
I'm just a part of it.
So what y'all got lined up? You got the Connecticut one you told us about?
All right, so coming up, we just doing a little something bubble up, American Party style, like, you know, at Rum Jungle, and then El Blanco, Love Blanco. I done heard it 6 different ways. March 22nd in Orlando. That's
Okay.
the Juve, all white. We coming all white, for real, all white. And then Miami Soca weekend, March 29th. We're not on that, just like LeBlanco, but we're going
Y'all just
out
gonna
there
be
to
out there, yeah.
mash up the place. It's the thing about VybeStarters, we want to be at some of the best fests. That's the honest answer, because we travel. We don't want to travel for something that's not worth it.
Yeah.
Being that you have somebody like me that knows the entertainment life, I kind of know by doing my own research, and just like the body wears and stuff.
Yeah.
I know, okay, this is gonna be it. Sometimes I take the chance. We all take risk in life.
Sure.
Speaking of risk, Palm Beach Juve was a risk, but y'all
Yeah, that
came
was a
late.
risk.
But it was it. And I kept going. I'm like, man, I hope this. I'm sitting here. I'm like, man, the man wasn't answering the phone. Nothing being that he's an organizer. He's busy.